CDC study says the coronavirus establishes itself in the nose first. It's just one reason why researchers stress the importance of face coverings. 9 on your side's Caroline Boyer talked to local healthcare providers about the importance of wearing masks the proper way.
We've seen people who refuse to wear masks. Others keep them on but wear them below their noses. But frontline workers say doing this won't protect you or anyone else from COVID.
This is not right, okay? This is worse. It has to be like this.
Dr. Paul Cook heads the infectious disease division at ECU's Brody School of Medicine. He witnesses the worst of the pandemic.
I saw an elderly man as a patient with COVID who was seriously ill, requiring high concentrations of oxygen. And what he told me was interesting. What he said is, before I got sick, I didn't take this seriously, and now I do take it seriously. And all I can say is, you shouldn't have to get sick in the hospital to realize that this is a serious illness.
Cook's message, COVID-19 is not like the flu.
This is worse than the flu. It's transmitted much more efficiently than the flu, and the mortality rate and the hospitalization rate is much worse than the flu.
People can save lives by wearing masks in public.
Among the medical community, there is no controversy. They work, okay?
The right way.
We put it behind our ears and make sure it covers our nose, and we pinch this on our nose so that it's a relatively tight fit.
You need to use that tool properly. You wouldn't use a hammer to utilize a screw. You wouldn't use an iron to make your supper.
Jennifer Sheldon is an ER nurse at Carolina East Medical Center. She says there's a proper way to remove your mask.
Be very careful when removing it so that you don't touch the contaminated surface, which is the front of the mask. You want to remove your mask by your ear loops only without touching any of the front, and make sure that nothing comes in contact with that contaminated surface.
Cook and Sheldon say COVID-19 is very real and spreading in the East. Wearing a mask is an important way to stop the spread. In Greenville, Caroline Boyer, 9 on your side.